I don't know. I think Achilles is like pretty good design overall. Like your one, it feels kind of nice. Like the 3 feels great. Achilles 3 feels fucking great. One of the best feeling abilities in the game. And I think he just is like a pure warrior. Like they kind of nailed the warrior class here. Uh, I think the only thing that's like not so hot in this kit is I don't like the execute too much. I think it's fine in this kit and it feels fine, but I feel like that one's pretty volatile. And it either feels too good or too shit. That one's not very consistent in terms of feel. And I think it's like the only thing probably dragging him down to A instead of S. Like Achilles feels very good. Agni, yeah, Agni should be S for sure. It's like the perfect mage, I think. Like good, well-rounded kit. Good, you play from good range. Like it feels like very artillery heavy mage, right? You have an actually very fun and interactive passive. Like I really like Agni passive in terms of feel. I can't even think of anything that feels bad on Agni. What feels bad? I guess like maybe you getting rooted during the ult feels a little bad sometimes, but I think this is like I'm thinking like I mean he feels very good to play. He's very fair too. Like thing is I feel like a lot of these characters that are gonna be A or S are gonna be very fair as well. Like I can't say I'm particularly annoyed at AMC like when I play against him. And every time I play with as AMC or whatever, like it feels very nice to play. Hives feel great. His combos again feel great. Like his whole kit combos basically. Yeah, he just feels good. They nailed. I mean, honestly, yeah, fuck it, S tier. I think. Like, I can't really think of anything that feels bad on AMC. Missing the stinger feels bad, but that's not the kit issue. That's a skill issue. Upwash. Man, I feel like Upwash is a little bit of a like missed opportunity. I think this is like C or B. His kit is good. Like, if it's just his kit, like, if you're just reading this shit on paper, you would be like, damn, dude, this character is fucking cool. But then you play him and you see how it looks and, like, the speed of the kit and all. It just feels so fucking weird. I think he does one thing really well. Like, the God of Decay. Like, they kind of nailed that. Like, he feels like straight cancer, right? Like, to play against. And you feel very good, like in the right situations when you're playing Upwash. But I just feel like his kit's like his kit's so clunky, and I feel like there's some mechanics even just missing. It's not. It just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel right oftentimes when you play him. I like how his kit combos though, and yeah, I really like the idea. Maybe even A tier worthy, but I'll keep. Fuck, this is hard by the way. This is really hard to literally only talk about the design of the god. Amy. Oh, let me think here. So, uh, I'm not too sure about Amy. I think Amy, her ult feels great. Her ult feels great. Her dash feels weird. Uh, the passive is kind of nice. It's like a cool thing. In the passive, I feel like that is going on. And I like how powerful you feel in the one. I'm not too sure how I feel about the two. I love the like damage reduction aspect of it. I think like soaking up damage and then like releasing it in a burst. I kind of like the idea of that. I think the dash is like the only thing I really don't like, but everything else feels for the most part pretty good. And she feels very powerful. She actually feels like sort of like a beacon of hope in a way, like where she soaks up damage, keeps fighting, gets strong, stuff like that. I don't know. Probably A tier. On her is like S. This god fucking feels great. I think no matter who you are, I swear on her should be like at the top of your list in terms of like fun hunters. Like his kit just feels so fucking good. His combos feel like so rewarding. Uh no, it's not a fun list. It's like a god design list. And I guess fun is included because fun and design kind of make sense together. But on her for sure S. Like probably I mean this would like even be SS, I think, on her. Maybe even Agni would be SS. But yeah, this is like crazy good design god. Yeah, Impale feels good. The ult feels great. Especially when you like land every hit, it feels fucking sick. It feels so rewarding when you play him well, you know? And his kit just opens up that kind of playstyle. Anubis, I think, is like it's either B or C. This is like crazy missed opportunities as well, I think. I feel like when you look at Opwash, there is an identity here. Or like, you know, AMC, Amy, stuff like that. Like these gods have identities. Anubis, I feel like doesn't. What's Anubis' identity? What do you think of when you think Anubis? You think lifesteal? And you think high damage. Well, if high damage is his identity, then I will sadly have to say that every mage in the game has that same identity then. So let's look at like a baseline, like, you know, fundamental kit thing. So it should be this lifesteal. But I just don't feel like it's enough on him. I feel like his kit should be doing something more than just the damage. Like, the fact that you have to buy lifesteal on Anubis in order to make his identity exist makes no sense. Why doesn't he have like some baseline lifesteal or like some like flat numbers? Like say his 1 would like flat lifesteal or like his ult would do something, you know? Like if you're like he's siphoning life from enemies and stuff like that. Like that's I think what this god's supposed to be doing. Ao Kwong. I don't like Ao Kwong passive. I don't like Ao Kwong passive. I like his 1 a lot. I like his 2, and I like his ult. I don't like his passive and his 3. His 3 feels really like, I don't know, it just feels so weak. I feel like this ability is actually just, like it almost feels like a steroid ability, but it doesn't actually do anything. But the 2 is the actual steroid. Like the 2 is the 2 feels fucking great, I think. Like when you have dragons surrounding you, and then you auto attack, and you like, God, you fucking blast, you know, it feels fucking sick. The 1 feels crazy good too. It's like a lot of damage, stealth tied to it, and you get that kind of cool illusion thing going on with the water. The ult, I think, feels great. It's like, I think it's probably like the coolest execute in the game. But yeah, the passive and the 3, I don't even understand what the passive is supposed to be. Like, how does it tie it into his kit? Overall, I think this deserves probably B tier. Because most of his kits feels fine. And like kind of fun and all. Like feels pretty good. But yeah, passive and the 3. Aphrodite. This, I actually kind of like Aphrodite design-wise. Like, this is like S or A tier for me. And the reason why is she's unique, very unique. Nobody does anything like this. You feel very powerful. You make your ally feel powerful. And very good kit combos. Fucking amazing, I think. Amazing design. Apollo. So what's Apollo supposed to even be? Annoying. He's pretty annoying. Annoying plus music. I think he does a pretty good job at that. I don't think his kit particularly like combos or anything, but like I spot on design, I guess. And it feels kind of nice to play, I think. Like, it feels pretty nice to play. I guess no, you do have some combos, right? You have the 3 with his passive. You have the ult with his passive. You have, like, the combos with, like, his 2-1. Like, his kit kind of combos. He's so bland. He's pretty bland, that's true. Like, there's not much, like, to do on him, I feel like. There's really... It's either A or B. I think A is probably what he deserves. Arachne. What's Arachne supposed to do exactly? Isolate one guy and kill him. That's what she's supposed to do, right? Isolate one person and like web him and kill him, make him feel uncomfortable. I think she does that pretty well, right? I think this character does like what like if she definitely feels like a fucking spider, dude. You know, like you fucking send more spiders at someone, you web someone, you drain him. And you piece it when there's too many people. I think the kit combos pretty well. I think she's very boring, personally. I think she's like extra boring. But pretty spot on, I would say, design for what I think she's supposed to be doing. Ares. Ares is such a mess, in my opinion. How, like, I seriously don't know what he's supposed to be doing. He kind of just does damage. And is that what we're like narrowing the God of War down to? Just like damage. Now I think his 2 could be his like best sort of like his best fit into a kit. Like say you're on a battlefield, right? Or like not you specifically, but you know, you have this guy on the battlefield and his 2 like is kind of bolsters his allies, like, you know, inspires them or whatever the fuck you want to say. I like his 2 fits, I think, with what they're trying to do. Like, you boost your allies, they're like way harder to kill, and they're gonna, you know, they're like pure fucking chads. His 3, I don't understand particularly. I don't understand his passive. I like the synergy between his 1 and 2. He feels good to play. Like, half his kit's good, half isn't. Like, or feel-wise and stuff, you know? I think it's gotta be B tier, guys. I don't think this god is that great design-wise. I think it's like a pretty missed opportunity. Bellona kit better War God than Ares. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think like half of Ares' kit is like God of War, half is like serial killer, I guess. Artemis. I kind of like how Artemis feels. She feels like you're in a fucking forest and like battling it out with someone, and you're trying to like sneak around the forest and like trap him and, you know, send your pet boar at him or something like that. I like how that feels overall. I think her kit combos pretty well too. This might even be S tier, I think. Trap is the worst ability in the game. I mean, it feels great when you land a trap though, or like somebody runs into it. This one's debatable, I guess. I mean, I want to put her S. I kind of want to just put her S. Yeah, I think S is fine. Artio. I mean, Artio's bear form feels great. Her druid form feels pretty good too, right? Like in the druid form, you're supporting your team, sort of like you're helping others out. Like it's kind of a good contrast, right? Like the bear is like in your face, being very aggressive, shredding you and stuff. And in druid form, she's like helping other people out and, you know, making the enemy team feel worse, I guess, like through her natural powers and stuff. She feels pretty like well-rounded, right? Like, is there what ability feels weird on her? I don't think a single ability feels weird. I think this is like pretty good. I don't know if I'd exactly say S. Hard one. It's either A or S here, I think, but there's no real synergy in her kit. That's true, there's no synergy in her kit. It is kind of just abilities thrown in. Abilities that fit the character, but abilities are just like thrown in kind of. Alright, Athena. Athena dash feels horrible. Just let's get that out the way. I'm not sure, like, she's the goddess of war still, but like Ares is like a brutal approach and she's like a more strategic approach. The 2, I think the 2 makes the most sense. She's like pissing people off for them to attack her, and then she like outsmarts them while they're angry or whatever. You know, that ability makes sense. And then the ult, she just like jumps to some place out of nowhere. I think out of all the spells, literally just her 2 feels good, and like her 1 is arguably good, right? Her 3-2 kind of combos, but I already said her 3 just I don't like the ability much. I don't even know how it fits into the character. Atlas. Well, one thing's for sure, he has good combos. Visuals are amazing on Atlas, that's true. Visuals are great on Atlas. Atlas 3 makes no sense. Yeah, I don't... okay, I mean, I'll get to that point, but yeah, I love the 1-2. I think the 1-2 is amazing. Both in terms of how they feel, what they do, and like, you know, they look amazing. I don't know. It's like, it's good abilities. The ult, I think, feels so powerful too. Like, when you fucking ult as Atlas, you feel like you're the strongest guy on the map. How much damage it does, you know, obviously we don't look into that, but like, damn, it looks good when you pop that shit. I don't understand this passive, really, what it does. It, like, or like, I understand what it does, but like, I don't understand like why it is the way it is, I guess. And the 3, yeah, I don't know what the 3 is supposed to, like how this is supposed to tie into his kit and whatnot. I think this is like A tier, right? This has to be A tier. Everything except for his 3 is like fucking sick. He'd be S tier if his 3 was like cooler and whatnot. Because, I mean, it's like one of the best looking abilities in the game. Yeah, we're still not through with A-Gods. Okay, Awilix, yo, oh my god, last A-God. Okay, Awilix. Oh, where did we start with you? So what I understand is this character is supposed to be like an ambush character, right? Like, she's supposed to be the one that always strikes first. She's supposed to be very, like, you know, elusive, hard to hit, like fast, all over the place. Because she knows the terrain better than you, stuff like that. The 2 gives you that feel, the passive gives you that feel, you are like stronger when you hit first. The 3 is like, I feel like the 3 is a very forced ability. I think the only reason that 3 is in her kit literally is just so he has a knockup. But the ult, the 2 and the 1 all feel great. But I think design-wise, like, this is, I think it's pretty like spot on, right? I think the sending the cat out to attack you is like I see that. I just don't see the knockup. But I think the knockup's there just for the ult. I think this is probably A or S. What do you guys think? A or S here? I'm like kind of good with everything basically, except just the 3 being a forced knockup because of her kit. The Jaguar Goddess of the Moon feels like she doesn't have any themes outside of from having a pet jaguar. No, she feels like she has an identity. Her kit is very unique. Actually, like one of the more unique kits in the game. Baba Yaga. The only thing I think of when I think Baba Yaga is like randomness and unpredictability. Is that what's supposed to happen? Unpredictability at its finest. And I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. Like, is she supposed to be just unpredictable and chaotic? Is that what like the theme is? The 2 is the best ability by far for her, I think. Like, brewing a potion and throwing it at your enemies. Like, I fucking like that. The 1, sure. Like, the different shapes of the 1, I kind of enjoy that. The ult, yeah, I definitely don't like the ult much. I think they just really wanted to use the house. And well, the 3, I mean, probably just to have an escape, right? Her kit doesn't combo at all. Probably like a B or C, man. Probably C, yeah, I think I agree with C more than B. No, there's no combos in her kit. Half the spells don't feel too good. The ult is definitely just forced just to use the house. She doesn't even feel that good when you play her. It's gotta be C, right? Oh my god. Bacchus. This character, this has to be S, right? I mean... I mean, you get drunk. You make others drunk. You're fun as fuck. Good feeling kit. Combo abilities. I mean, he's S. not much to say. Bakasura. What's he supposed to do? He's supposed to devour things. He's supposed to just devour things. He sure does that. Then he throws up and starts attacking in an AoE. I think it's pretty spot on for the most part. I don't see what's like feeling wrong. I like the ult, you could argue maybe is like awkward, but like his 1, 2, 3 and passive feel great and like fit. Just like the ult, I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure how it ties into like what he is and what he's supposed to do. But yeah, the 1, 2, 3 and passive feel great. Like you're fast as fuck. Like you're just on a rampage, you know, going places. You're devouring things. And Baron. I really like Baron actually. I really like Baron. I wanna put him S and I'll think about it for a bit. The brew is great, fits with his character a lot. I think the 1 is amazing. Like when you like the more you think about the ability, the better it gets. The 2, like the way I think about the 2 is like, you know, you run out of energy, but then he's like, boom, no, you're still dancing, bitch. I like that they tied the snake in for the root. The ult's great. I don't know. It's Bastet. Zero fucking synergy in her kit whatsoever, by the way. Just start off with that. The passive gives her lifesteal for some reason. I don't know how lifesteal ties into this character at all. The jump, it makes a lot of sense. I love Bastet jump. I love the 2. And then the 3 and the ult. It ain't it. I think this is like C. I don't think this is like atrocious just because her 1 and 2 like saved the situation, but I think the passive, the 3, and the ult make no sense. There's no synergy in her kit whatsoever. And she doesn't even feel that great to play, like feels really weird. Feels all over the place. Oh, we still got plenty more to go. Bellona. So Bellona, I think I actually love the weapon changing. Like unique as fuck compared to any other character with like the weapons having, you know, what they do and all that. I like the 1 a lot. And I like the 3 a lot. I think the only thing I hate about the 2 is the spin. And I like the ult. And I like the passive as well. This sounds like S tier to me. I just don't like the spin on the 2. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. And everything else feels pretty good, unique. The kit doesn't combo necessarily, but each ability feels like its own kit almost, if that makes sense. Pretty good, yeah. Kabraken. This is just like some fucking guy that destroys things, right? That's all he does. He just destroys mountains and he destroys like punches people and fucking I don't know. Does he feel like that? He definitely feels like a very brute force, like in your face, he's gonna fucking kill you kind of character. His kit does that. I don't understand his passive. That's about it, I think. Like, the passive just doesn't make sense. I think other than that, like, it's gotta be, like, pretty good all around, right? Like, the 1 makes sense, the 2 makes sense. The 3 is great. I love the 3. 3 is, like, my favorite ability of his. His ult makes no sense. I think the ult's fine. Like, you can argue with his ult. I think it's just the passive that's, like, really awkward. It makes no fucking sense, to be honest. But he feels good overall, though. I feel like. I think even if you like say the ult doesn't feel that good, I think the other things feel so good that like he should still be a. Kama. Oh man. Kama, what's he supposed to do? He's supposed to lifesteal. By the way, Anubis, they tried to give Anubis a lifesteal identity, and Kama did it better. So I don't know what the fuck the point of Anubis even is. But pretty, like, I don't know, spot on. His 1 is unique and great, feels fucking amazing. His 2 is great, feels amazing. His 3 is really good. He, like, kind of just, you know, let's say he shreds things to bits and fucking drinks their blood or something when he jumps on them. And then the bat out of hell ult just is a bat out of hell, I guess. I think this is an S character, yeah. He just is. He just is a bat. It's perfect. Kind of like AMC. I feel like the bee, and they've nailed some of these animals, dude. The spider, the bee, the bat. They've nailed them. Let's see how they nailed the 3-headed dog. So Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld, he's a kind of a gatekeeper. Does he feel like a gatekeeper? Does he feel like something you really don't want to come across? You can't pass him. I think his 2 and his ult do a really good job. His 1, I think his 1 does like a really, really good job as well. I'm not sure what his 3 is supposed to exactly be, like, in terms of what he's supposed to be doing. Yeah, good synergy, that's true. Good synergy in his kit. And the passive feels like almost like a threatening presence, like, you know? Pretty good. This is like ARS, right? I don't think anything feels awkward. Maybe it's passive makes no sense. Ult doesn't make sense. The ult? No, I think the ult makes sense. He literally kicks you out of his home. I think if anything, it's just the passive that wouldn't make sense. Like, the ult's the most gatekeeping ability in his kit. Ult definitely makes more sense than the passive. Yeah, I'm going S, dude. I don't care. I'm going S. I think it's S. I think it's just the passive that's, like, really weird. But you can still argue that it has, like, this kind of scary presence around him or whatever, you know? Like, you don't feel good fighting him because he's so menacing. I don't know. He feels good. Good synergy, too, by the way. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. CERN. His 1 is amazing. I don't know if it feels that good necessarily. Like, you kind of lose, you know, in, like, mechanic terms, you kind of lose out on DPS when you use it well, but pretty unique ability, very good feeling, like, when you use each stance. I like the 2. I wish the 2 slowed, though. I feel like the slow on the 2 made so much sense on release, but whatever. The dash is great. One of the better feeling dashes in the game as well. And it kind of makes sense with the character. And his ult, I think, is pretty damn good too. I think his passive is just so that he's basically scary melee too. Like, I don't even know if he's supposed to be ranged originally. I don't know what his lore is, but he seems pretty scary in melee too, right? And that's what the passive does. So I think everything except the, like, 2 not slowing is bothering me. But I think this is S tier. I just wished, like, cause like you know, it's kind of thorny over there. I don't know if you can just, like, walk through that normally, but sure. Chalk. Oh man, Chalk, God of Rain. Does he make it rain? He fucking does. I hate Chalk 1 and 2. I just don't understand those spells at all. I love his combos though. Like, the 1 and the 2, like, together are fine. 1 and the 2 individually, I don't truly understand much. The 3 is amazing. Like, I love the 3. I love Chalk 3. One of my favorite abilities in the game. And the ult's good. The 1, 2, and passive. Does the passive, how does that tie into the kit? What does the passive do? What does the passive do? I'm not sure. This 2 doesn't fit. Yeah, I don't understand this 2 at all. I guess you could argue this 1 is like a way to cause rain to happen somewhere, right? Like rather than him being there, like you know, the 1 is like 3. Guys, I'm not literally asking what fucking Chalk passive does. I'm aware of this. I'm just asking how does this tie into his kit? Like what does this how does the passive amplify the kit? Like design wise, you know, like what does it do for it? More rain, that's true, more rain. But I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense. The passive doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know. I don't like the passive. I don't like the 2. I like the 3. I kind of like the 1. The more I think about it, I like the synergy in his kit. I think overall this has got to be B, right? I feel like this is pretty like missed opportunity here, though. It's a bit of a shame. I think the idea behind Chalk and like you know what I mean. The more you think about it, and the more you sort of tie these abilities together, you get the feeling that something's missing. It almost feels like an incomplete kit. He doesn't even feel that good to play, to be honest, right? He feels kind of clunky to play sometimes. I think B tier's gotta be it, right? I don't know if it's C necessarily. I don't think he's that bad, but we'll roll with it. Chang'e, what does she do? She just kind of dances, right? She does kind of just dance. And she's very versatile. So I think that what they've done here is just like each dance has its own thing. So like one dance does damage, one dance like she's untouchable, one is like sort of healing, one mesmerizes you or stuns you. Cool yeah, very good passive, very very fun passive. I think I'm good with this being S tier. A or S, I think. Like they literally just made her sort of like a master of dancing. And I feel like she does kind of do that pretty well. Each dance is very unique. It does its own thing. There's not much synergy in the kit, I guess, you could argue. Can see at least A. Yeah, I'm kind of doubting my S here. I love the passive. Yeah, passive's great. I think it's A, right? It's gotta be A. Is it S? Is it ever S? Because it's like it's a good feeling. It's just no synergy. And you can argue like some stuff. I don't know. I think A probably makes more sense. Charybdis. Oh, man. Oh, let's go. We're on Charybdis finally. Oh, yo, that's like, fuck, dude. That's shit. That is bad. Charybdis is ass, man. Wow, this god in terms of design. What the fuck? What in the fuck is this? Her passive makes no sense. I'm just putting. I don't even want to. That's true. I don't even want to discuss. Like this is a complete disaster. What a shit show of a character. I'm so pissed off that this was even released. This is the only character that made me pissed off when it was released. Bog. Oh. You know what's sad? I have to put him high up on the list, but this is so boring, this character. But do I even have to put him high up? I mean, he kind of does do a good job of what he's supposed to be doing, right? He's just like the god of darkness. And he sure as hell is using a lot of darkness. I mean, the ult's annoying as fuck. He's creeping in the shadows, following you everywhere. The 3 makes it so he's in the wall. He's in the like, you know, he's his 3 and the ult are spot on. Is 1? I don't know how I guess the crystal has some like lore sense and stuff. So, hey man, I ain't complaining. This is probably us most boring god ever, but sure, we'll do this. Also, he's got good synergy in his kit. Like, his ult synergizes with his whole kit, actually. His 1-2 synergizes. Okay, Chiron. The great teacher. Does he teach me anything as he plays? He fucking does not. But, I think the 1... I like that the 1 is, like... I love his, like, synergy, first of all. Love the kit synergy. Passive is awesome. I love the passive. I hate that it got nerfed, actually. It's so fun, that passive, but it got nerfed. But whatever. The 2 is great. I fucking love the 2 as well. Now that I think about it, I just love every single ability. I just don't know what it teaches you, really. Yeah, the more... Exactly that, Diamond. The more you think about it, the cooler his kit is. It's beyond basic, but it's so fun. It feels great. It makes sense. It's cool as fuck. Great. It's overall fucking great, I think. Oh my god, Kronos. Are you gonna mention that? Snotty, are you gonna mention that Kronos has 2 lives? Kronos. I think Kronos 3 is amazing. I think his 2 is amazing, and I think his ult's great. I wish the ult had like a little bit of a higher ceiling, but sure. And I don't like his 1 much. I don't know what his 1's supposed to be. I guess it's just like some fucking damage. Yeah, it feels satisfying to hit, but I don't know what it's like supposed to do, to be honest. I don't like his passive either. They literally just went so fucking lazy on his passive. They literally just said, he's a god of time, he gets stronger over time. Okay. Call it a day. I don't like that. But I love the 2-3 and ult. Way too much. And I think his 1 is just completely fine. I can't complain. Yeah. It's gotta be... Kaleo. Is this just S? This is just S, right? I don't even have to talk about this too much. This just is S. I don't think I have to talk about this much. I mean, perfect. Just perfect. Cthulhu's actually S. This god, it feels fucking perfect too, dude. He literally is what, like how... I can't even picture Cthulhu in any other way, honestly. I literally can't even picture Cthulhu in any other way. He just is, like, insanely well designed. Just perfect. Absolutely through the roof. And just to comment on Cleo, like, perfect Banshee, basically. So, like, she's in the walls, she's screaming at you, she's fucking blasting you, releasing more Banshees at you, like, amazing stuff. And Cthulhu feels so damn good, man. Like, outside of his ult, he feels like he's actually, like, sleeping. He's just farming. He's chilling. He's, like, causing corruption. Every ability nailed perfectly. And then his fucking ult feels like... I mean, it's the best healing ult in the game. Like, no doubt. Cocolin feels fucking great too, man. Wow.
Hello, here is Dr. Papa Snod with some Smite lore / trivia. What happens when Chernobog dashes into a wall where Cleodna is?
I think Cocolin is really, really fucking spot on too, dude. He just... Like, he's very, very aggressive.
Here?
He's very aggressive, like, goes berserk. Fucking gets stronger, keeps fighting. I really like Cocolin. I really, really like Cocolin. I think this is S, probably. Turns into... Yeah, it gets even stronger. Like, he's perfect, dude. He's, like, the perfect warrior, I think. Like, he's fucking punching you relentlessly. He's in your face. He's, like, wants to kill you. And then he gets even stronger after he's pissed off. Okay, Cupid. Cupid. I kind of like the 2. I feel like Cupid is like a pure fun character, first of all. Pure fun character is fucking sick. Cupid 2 is great. I think Cupid 1 is great. The 3 is nice too. Like, I can't complain. It's just a dash, like, at the end of the day, you know, but it fits. And his ult's great. Fields of Love, and then you get mesmerized. Like, man, really, really sick kid. I think this is S, probably. How is he the god of love? I mean, I think, like, the only thing I think of Cupid, like, when I think Cupid, I think, like, you know, Cupid's arrow, like, fucking going into some guy and then he falls in love. But I think their way of, like, sort of making that a reality is, yeah, yeah, literally doing it. And, you know, the heart bomb, like, maybe you're overflowing with love and explode. Fuck it. I mean, it's pretty fun, though. Like, a really, really fun design. Danzo. Danza's kit makes no fucking sense to me. It's the randomness again a part of it, but like no synergy in his kit. I don't know exactly how the rocket ties into his lore and whatnot. I can't comment on that too much.
Danza
I
Baru more
like the
like Danza
3,
Kuduro, ha 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 ha, get it? Get it? Deathweight XD.
and I don't know. Do I like the 1 and the 2? I don't know if I like the 1 and the 2, man. I like the 3. I don't know if I like the 1 and the 2. I think the 2 is fine. The passive's fine, like with the money and stuff. I guess the 1 kind of makes sense in that regard too, right?
Do you know what I say when Kuchu transforms? You meet Kudasayan Yi-chan.
I think this is either B or A. Is it A? I'm not sure this is A.
The best in the game.
Gilga. I'm not sure if this is A. I think that's B, yeah. Disco. Disco, I think this character, like, pretty spot on design, right? Like, her passive gives strength to whoever is the strongest. Her 1 is just like some chaotic magic. Her 2 makes people fight each other. Her 3, she's like, her 3, I think, perfectly, like, sort of pictures her not actually being there, but causing, like, others to fight one another and stuff. I think this is, like, S, probably. Erlang. Erlang, what the fuck is he supposed to be doing? What is he supposed to be doing? What's Erlang? I don't even know what he's supposed to be doing. What's Erlang? I don't even know what his role lore is. I think he's supposed to, like, see through you. Like, I think the eye is supposed to, like, you know, to read you like a book. I think that's maybe the idea behind it. So when he pops his 1, he's, like, better against just you, which I think it does. I think his 2 is, like, you know, locking you in place, so you have to fight him. His ult forces you to fight him, but he's stronger. And he does have transformations too. Like, kind of like a Wukong, you know, they've, like, sort of mastered that, I guess. I think the more I think about it, the better it gets. I don't think it's quite S, but every single ability in his kit actually kind of makes sense. So I think it's probably like A, maybe S. I'm not 100% sold on S, but I think A sounds fine, right? A sounds fine. I actually think the current, like, 1 makes more sense than the previous one. Faf. Greed, and he's corrupted, and he's a dragon. Spot on, right? Like, outside of his dragon form, he's not that strong. He's just a greedy dwarf getting a lot of fucking money and getting stronger and stronger. And then in his dragon form, he fucking bangs. And he really does. I love every ability. I like dragon form way more, for the record. But I love Faf 1 in, like, dwarf form. I think the only ability I don't like much is Faf 3 in dwarf form. But, you know, we can let it slide. Because everything else is, like, sort of spot on here. Fen. Fen. His ult's perfect. His 2 3 are great. His one, I mean, I guess he just like kind of jumps on you with the I think what he's supposed to do is just like sort of he's like an unleashed beast. He feels like a fucking unleashed beast. He feels like he's just broken his chains and he's ready to just kill people. It really does feel like that. I mean, the 1, the 2, the 3 all feel like that. The ult feels great. S tier. Wow, another animal god they've nailed. Surprised. Freya. Oh. 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 Yo. Wow. This god. Yo, what the fuck is this? This is ass. She is so ass. She's not fun. She doesn't feel good. There's like no synergy in her kit. Wait, by the way, speaking of synergy, there's good synergy in a lot of these kits. For the record. Danza no. That's why he's B tier. But all the other kits have synergy. This doesn't. Her kit is boring as fuck as well, so, you know, I mean, on the fun tier list, she wouldn't be high up. But the design, man, oh my god. I think the ult is the only thing that I look at and I'm like, okay, sure. Everything else, like, she literally just attacks you. I don't know. Are Valkyries supposed to be that boring? Because I don't think so. I don't think they're supposed to literally just shoot you with magic balls from their sword. That's all. That's all she does. She's like not trained in combat at all, apparently, even though she's a Valkyrie, right? So I don't know. This is like a mega miss, I think. At least it feels like a miss. I mean, like a Valkyrie from like God of War. I mean, just think about that. They feel fucking badass over there. But not this one. Ganesh. He's supposed to. What is he supposed to be? He's like some peaceful elephant. Is he peaceful? He kinda is. His 2 stops you from doing things, makes you a pacifist. His 3 makes you a pacifist. His 1 is a very peaceful ability as well. He's a pretty passive guy. His ult has the potential to do nothing. 2 abilities that are just damage. I don't know what sense the ult makes. I'm not sure where the ult comes into play here, but I think the 1, 2, 3 I like, and I think I like his passive. So this sounds like an A tier. I just don't know what the ult's for. Ult's meant to humble you. I guess, yeah. The Ganesh ult definitely does humble you. Fuck it, you know what? S tier. Is it S tier? Is it S or A? Is it S or A, guys? There's not much synergy in this kit. There's like 1 piece of synergy. It's ult and 3. That's it. But I don't think it matters. S? Okay. S it is. Geb. Geb. Earth. That's all I think of, really. Earth. 3 is a bit strange. I don't mind the shield. I love the ult. I love the 2. I like the 1. The passive is very boring. But I mean, sure, he just has like stone skin, so he's harder to like, you know, it's harder to like pierce his like stone. But come on, dude, reduced crit damage. That's all you give him, man. So boring. This is either S or A. Yeah. I fucking hate the passive from like a fun perspective. But hey, everything is spot on, I think. Gilg. Gilg. I like his jump. He's like sort of leading his army. I love the jump. The two, I don't know why the dropkick's there, like what it's supposed to do exactly, but sure, it's kind of cool, so. The god of getting in there. He really is the god of getting in there. He fucking gets in there. I love the one. I think the one feels great. I just don't understand the kick. Like, I just don't understand the kick. Like, why is the kick there? But sure, whatever. There must be something it did in lore, true, but I don't get it. And while his 1-3 and ult just feel great, his passive, I think his passive is amazing too. Like, he's sort of out on like a fucking quest, dude. S tier. Guan. Also, I think he has pretty good synergy too in his kid, right? Like with ult and the 2, the 3, and like getting in there, I guess. Guan. So his heal and his 2 is all good. His 3, what is he just like showing off, I guess, with his 3. And then his ult, he just takes his rides his horse into battle, sure. He is a general, heals his soldiers. Sure, he definitely feels like a general. He's like all over the place, fucking helping, you know, like commanding in a way. I guess the 3, like you shred, like you sort of pick your target.
And healing trash old man riding a big horsey.
General on a horse. Yeah, that makes. The Lord of the 8 Banners, Hachiman. So what does he do? He just shoots from long range. He throws a banner. This god. I'm not sold on him, but maybe you guys can come up with some arguments. I don't get it, really. He rides a horse. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be doing. He feels like a samurai, I guess, like sorta. The dash is great. Yeah, dash is great. The ult, I like the ult. I think the 1 you can argue is fine. And I'm not sure what the 2 is supposed to be doing. Like, he just throws a banner out of the sky for like what? And his passive also, like, he just has MP5. How does that tie in? I'm not sure. This sounds like B or A, guys. I'm more sold on B than A, but I'm willing to just go A as well. I think it's gotta be B, right? I just don't think there's enough. Like, what is the identity here? I don't understand it fully. I feel like he's just Guan Yu but boring, you know? He's just like a really, really boring budget Guan Yu. That's how he feels. Hades. Oh man. Hades. I don't even know how I feel about Hades, man. I just don't know if I like Hades much. It does not feel very good in this game. I feel like this version of Hades, in my opinion, in Smite, is like one of the more boring versions of Hades that I've seen. Doesn't, yeah. King of the Underworld, my fucking ass. Does not feel like it at all. What in his kit do I like? Two, 3 maybe. I like the 2-3. I'm not sure how his ult works exactly. Like how okay, not literally how it works. Don't fucking tell me what it does. I'm not sure how it ties in though. And then his 1 either. I'm not sure how it ties in. Is that like sort of a way to picture like him like sucking, dragging souls into the underworld? Is that like the ult, I guess? And then his 2-3 just like tortures them or something. I don't fucking know, man. I'm having a hard time figuring this one out, guys. I'm really having a hard time. I want to just do B and call it.
Hades calls to all enemy souls nearby, creating a vortex which drags targets toward him, dealing damage every 0.5 s.
I think B and call it, guys.
For
I think that's good enough.
Hades
We're happy
reduces
with
his
B and
ability
call it.
cooldowns by 0.2 s. If the enemy is blighted, their protections are reduced. Hades also gains protections and 10% damage mitigation for the duration.
Hebo feels like there's just an overwhelming amount of water just hitting you. It feels like a permanent fucking like tsunami, you know? And he's a god of a river. I guess it no wait, oh my god, it pictures how like how strong the river is. His 1 like the river blasts. The river is fucking strong. And the 1 like and the 3 I think yeah, I don't know. I think he's the god of the Yellow River. And I think he's sort of like a picture of like how strong the river is. Like they're trying to glorify their mighty river. And Hebo is like, you know, I feel like Hebo sort of fits that even. I'm not sure what the carpet is for. Maybe it's like like some sacred water.
Still can't play Hebo with a skin.
It like, you know, I don't know. Something like that, right?
Am I too stupid to play Howie, or is he really not performing?
I don't know.
Well
I think all we
lately?
can really say for Hebo literally is like, how good does he picture the river?
Lately.
Like how do you feel like this river is fucking strong based on Hebo, you know? I think that's all I'm really getting from him. Because his 1 is like a strong hit, like, you know, fucking punch on. His 3 is like, you know, the splash, like you fucking go sky high. I don't understand the carpet. And well, the wave is just like a wave. I think it's B or A. There's no synergy really in his kit either. You know, the more I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just B, dude. Can't wait to go to the Yellow River and get 1 shot. Yeah, it's just B, right? Yeah, the 2 I guess is the speed of the river. But yeah, I don't know. It's literally just the river. I guess in a way spot on because they kind of nailed the river, but that's about it. Pretty whatever, I think. I don't know. Hard to say. Heimdall. This is good. Heimdall is fucking good design, man. The 3, the Bifrost is perfect. The fucking 1, like giving him vision, or like he just sees everything. I love the horn. The horn is badass as fuck, and he sends you into like all sorts of realms with his ult. I don't know. Perfect. S tier. Great character. Amazing. Yeah, it feels great too. He has good combos too. Heimdall. Hell. Goddess of the underworld. Is that what she is? And I think this is like a very, very strong showing of like light and dark. That's what they went with. Like Hell has good and evil. And it really does feel like good and evil. Like the evil blasts. And the good is like fucking helpful. I mean, both ones, like the 1 dark stance, like is really, really powerful. Like against enemies, 1 in light stance, good with allies. The 2, like you feel fucking weak as an enemy, you feel great as an ally. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good, I think, right? S tier. Hera. This, just D, right? I don't understand anything about Hera. None of her kid makes sense. Literally. Literally not a single part of her kid makes sense, I think. Her ult is just this guy, like her bodyguard or something. Her 3, she just gets a shield, which buffs the bodyguard. She just turns people into animals. Does the animal turning make sense? Is that something in like Hera lore? I get, is it? I'm not sure, man. I don't know. It feels really weird. I don't like it. She doesn't like fighting herself. Yeah, she doesn't fight herself at all. I guess they nailed that. She does turn people into peacocks, I think. Maybe it's not D. Maybe it's like C, but I just don't like much of her kit, really. I don't think it's a very good design at all. It doesn't flow well either. There's like no combo potential ever. And it feels like it was literally just Argus, right? Like, shit's just Argus. This entire kit's just Argus. I don't know. Maybe the more I think about it, the more I'd like it, but I just think it's such a mess of a kit. Hercules. He gets stronger when you fight him permanently. He's fucking strong. You know, breaks the earth, rips a boulder out of the earth. Yeah, he looks pretty strong, right? Yeah, pretty good feeling, I think. Pretty good feeling, this whole kit. Argus is barely in her lore. Okay, so I guess it is C tier. Horus. What is he the god of? Fucking, I don't know. What is the Horus? What? God of kingship and the sky. He definitely feels like he dominates the skies. He sends you flying. He has like wind shit. He's fast as fuck. He flies to help his allies. Ult flies everybody somewhere. I think I like the ult a lot. I like the 3 and I like the 1. I think the 2 you can argue maybe isn't it, but I think it's fine. This seems like A or S, right? I think it's S probably. Hu Yi. This guy's all about the sun, right? This is the god of the sun. Or is it? I'm not even sure. No, Changai's moon, this guy's sun, right? So Hu Yi, I mean, the ult's great. I love the ult. I think I love the kit synergy. Like between the 1, 2, 3, and I guess the ult gets affected with the 2 as well, you know? But the ult feels best. I think his 3 is fine, like I mean they just kinda give him a jump. His 2, like the mark, I like that. I like that he's just like stronger against the marked target, like the weaker they are, I guess. And then his 1's just some kind of like flaming hot shot. I don't understand his passive though at all. I think this is like A tier. I don't understand the passive. Oh my god, we're on bots, bro. Well, bots really is just like some monkey.
See no evil monkey, hear no evil monkey, speak no evil monkey, See no evil monkey.
He tosses a monkey,
Hear no
he
evil
smashes.
Monkey. Speak no evil monkey. See no evil monkey.
He puts a totem
Hear
down.
no evil monkey. Speak no evil monkey.
Jumps around like a monkey. He just does monkey stuff. He actually just does monkey stuff. He can monkey flip. I think this is like B or A. He used to be Sun Wukong, so he has no Mayan thing at all. Is this nothing Mayan related, actually? If it's nothing Mayan related, then it's like lower, but... So ult's Mayan related. I mean, this... To me, this sounds like an A tier, like when I was talking about it, but I'm not sure. It's gotta be A, right? Like, it kind of makes sense that it's A. I feel like nothing really feels like off in particular. I guess like if it's lore inaccurate, but I mean, what can I do? You know, I don't really know too much of the lore of these characters anyways. Oftentimes. Iset. Goddess of Magic. She feels like she's probably got the best magic use out of fucking any god in the game, to be honest. I mean, she silences you because you don't know how to do magic. She can, like, create a giant ball. She loves giant balls. Circle of protection. I love the use of the staff, actually. Pretty good. I don't know. She feels like what Hera wishes she was, you know? Like, Hera wishes she was Iset. Iset doesn't need fucking Argus. She's the fucking queen, you know? She doesn't give a shit. Izanami. Izanami, she feels like a character from a fucking horror movie, dude. And I think that was the intention. She definitely nails it. I love the 2. I'm not sure what the ult is about. I love the 3. And I don't know about the 1. Probably sounds like a B or A tier, I think. I think that, like, the 2, it doesn't feel great, but the 2 fits. And the ult wait, no, the 3 fits. And then the ult, I think the ult fits, like, pretty decently as well, right? Portal to the underworld. Yeah, but it just, like, explodes. Not sure why it just explodes. What is this team for hunters? Yeah, you know what? We'll let it slide. We'll do A. Giannis. S tier. This best. I think this is one of the best like designs in Smite. Even one of. I mean, unique as fuck mechanics. You don't even see this shit in other games. The portals. He actually feels. He feels great. I don't know. Just crazy. S tier. I mean, if there was an SS, I think Giannis would be in there. I think that Cthulhu would be in there probably too. Jingwei. She's annoying. You know what? Just that's all she is, right? She's just annoying as fuck. That's her lore. I need an SS. Yeah, maybe just add an SS. Oh. I mean, I think the SSs are clear though. Can we just agree on these? I think it's. Wait, no, wait. First, get the real SSs out of the way. Can we agree on these? Can we agree on these? Agni on her? Actually, Agni, yeah, I think Agni. Nah, is it Agni? I don't know if it's Agni. I was thinking on her. That was my original thought. Surely Gilga. Gilga Baron. Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm sold on that. I'm sold on Gilga Baron. I'm not sold on Kama. Disco makes too much sense. Okay, guys. Is it okay? Is it on her disco E set? Do you guys think these are like ones that I see a lot? I don't think it's Kama. I don't think it's Kama. On her E set disco. On her. Okay, I'm okay with just on her. I was thinking of putting on her in anyways before. That was the only one I was like debating. Okay, we can move on. Jorm. The World Serpent. Now, Jorm, I think literally just his ult is spot on. Everything else, disgusting. Disgusting. Literally just ult, I think. I think it's good enough to go C, but I don't even want to push for further than C, man. It's just a mess of a kit. Yu Huang, I don't know what like. I don't know anything about Yu Huang, guys. I really don't. So I'll just put him. I'll just put him like. I'll put him A. How does A sound? I don't know anything about him. I'll just put him somewhere so that people don't rage. Can we have him at the end? Okay, sure. That makes sure. We'll do that. Kali. Goddess of Destruction. Her ult feels amazing. Her 3 feels pretty good. Both pretty spot on, I think. On the 2, she just kind of throws her blades. I'm not too scared of the 2, to be honest. Like, if I see a Kali throw her blades at me, like, you know, I'm more scared of what she'd do next to me with 4 arms. Rather than throw blades. And the jump, sure, whatever. Great passive. Overall, I think this is A tier. I think it feels pretty good, but I think like the 2 and the jump are like just not enough. Pretty good, like pretty good feeling kit overall, and I think it's great synergy between the ult and the passive. Khepri. Wow. Wait, this is a good kit. This is a really, really good kit, Khepri. Really good kit. This is at least S, I think. This is at least S. This can even go SS. I mean, Khepri passive protects all of his allies. Like, he's just like pure protection, right? He just cares for his friends and he's like, I mean, he's called the Dawnbringer, I think. He's like sort of, you know, your hope, I guess. And he sure as hell fucking feels that way. He like roots enemies, so that like makes them weaker, makes you stronger, revives you, stuff like that. Like, feels Feels fucking good, I think. This can arguably be SS, but I don't think he quite just has that, like, feel to him the same way some of these other characters do. King, oh man, King Arthur's fucking SS. This is SS. No doubt in my mind, I think. This god. He is, like, perfect. Same with Merlin. You know, I was gonna put Merlin there as well. This, no doubt, right? No fucking doubt. Can we agree on this? Also, yeah, but they even dominate the fun tier list. Kokolkin. So he's all about winds. The tornado, the winds make him faster. The one, he's just like this fucking, like this punch of wind in your face. I think Kokolkin's kit makes sense for the most part. I think also people like, you know, something like Mayan lore related. Like I think people would like sacrifice themselves to Kokolkin or something. You know. Now I don't know if that's related at all, but I think this is like S or A at least. This is at least A. At least A. But he feels pretty damn good. No synergy in his kit though. I think it's A tier. No synergy in his kit. Yeah, passive is just kind of there. It's like some kind of gem, right? Makes him more powerful or something, but whatever. Nobody cares. Kumba, dude. That's... this is a good-ass kit, I think. His 2 is like a sleepy, strong strike. Like, it's like really making you feel how strong he is. With his 2 and his 1. His 3, I mean, he just kind of puts you to sleep. Like, perfect for the god. His ult... I mean, I guess it sort of just is like, again, him being crazy fucking strong, right? Just smacking you in the air. He's really powerful. Like, his kid really shows how powerful he is. I think every single ability feels pretty good too. Like, it feels very effective and powerful. I think his one's like arguably the only ability that doesn't, like, you just kind of bump into a god and don't do anything against him, you know? But I think overall, like, be really good kid. Crazy good passive too, I think, like, feeling wise. Kuzumbo. Man, what? SSS, back it up. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about Kuzumbo. I think, okay, I like his 2. I don't know what... I don't even know what he is. Ult? I like the ult. I like the 2. I don't like the 1. I don't like the 3. I don't know, man. I think it's just A, right? Or B? I don't understand his 1. I don't understand his 3. I guess he is a cunt. His 3 is kind of like pretty fucking annoying. He just pushes you around. His 2 is annoying as fuck. His 1, I mean, I guess he's like not alone. He kind of just sends them out. I don't know. I'm okay with A here. Fell asleep at AMC, woke up still halfway. Nah, man, we're pretty close to the end. I think my favorite thing about this entire tier list is people that are coming in, just started watching, and ask why a certain god is in a certain tier list, but like the tier list just is not what they think it is at all. That's my favorite thing so far. Loki SS. No fucking way, it's SS. What? I love Loki 1. Loki 1, I mean, don't have to say anything. It's perfect. 3 short. Yeah, I'll let the 3 slide. I think the ult's great. I think the passive is great. And the 2's, I'll let it slide. Overall, we're looking at, I think, A or S. I think his kit combos pretty well and like has good synergy. So I'd probably just say S, right? You kind of get like a feeling of like you definitely get the stealth aspect and like assassination aspect. Though he could have been more focused on deception. You think that 2 is that bad that it deserves A? It's not deceptive at all, that's true. Medusa. The only thing that I think really makes sense with Medusa is her ult. Everything else, you could probably not have it and like whatever, you know? Ult's perfect, yeah, without a doubt. I think the passive's kind of nice. And like the passive and the 3, I guess, are pretty nice. The ult and or like the 1 and the 2, I'm not sold on fully. 1 and 2, I'm not 100%. I guess it's like kind of poison. Maybe that's what they're going for. Like kind of like poison. She shoots poison, sort of, because she has a snake. So 1, 3 ult perfect, or sorry, ult 3 passive perfect. 1, 2 okay. Good synergy in her kit, I would say, for the most part. Some parts of her kit you never really get to see or use, like the 2 off of like an ulted target. That's like never happening, but Merc. I mean, he is literally just fast, and that is it. They did a good job, I guess. That he's just fast. I don't even know what to say about him. But this ice Hebo B. Okay, Hebo maybe goes A, but fuck up, man. Morgan Le Fay. She feels like a very powerful, like, sorceress. Like, every spell feels very powerful. All she really does is damage, and there's not too much, like direct synergy, I guess, outside of, like, stuff related to her ult. But I think for the most part, like, they've sort of nailed her. I don't know if she's quite SS like the other Arthurian, but Mulan. Oh, wow. I feel like Mulan is like really bad Bellona designed, right? She's switching weapons, but she's doing it in like a really bad way. I mean, I could. One, two, three are good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 are good. I guess she, like, in a way, it's like tools. Like, Bellona's committing to using other weapons. She's, like, just using other weapons, like, for the time being. Like, you know, like, the best weapon in the best, like, situation. So the 1, 2, 3 are great. The passive related to the 1, 2, 3, great. And then the ult doesn't make sense. So probably A tier, right? Naja. Naja. I think the ring bounce in the 3 is great. The 2 is literally just like, you know, I guess he's just what is it? Like he's just firing up his spear and then he's like better or something. Anime ult. Yeah. Good synergy though. Also, yeah, Mulan synergy is pretty good too. Just ult kind of sucks. I think Nasha, yeah, Nasha 1, 3 ult, really, really good. 2, kind of whatever. Passive's fun as fuck, actually, and I think it's kind of good too. I think this is like A tier as well, maybe S, but I think A makes more sense. Neath. I kind of like Neath. Like, pretty good. Every ability is pretty good. I kind of like every ability of Neath. Like, you really feel her presence everywhere. You know, the World Weaver. And, like, all the weaves and all the whatever the fuck weaving means, but you definitely get, like, a worldwide presence from her, and I love the kit synergy. I love the spells, like, the feel of it and how it fits into the character. S tier, I think. Nemesis. This is probably S2, right? The 3, the 2, the ult, and the passive are amazing. Amazing for what she's doing. And the 1 actually just feels very good. She feels like very fast around the map. Fucking smooth as fuck kit. Really, really good. SS, you think? I don't know if it's quite SS, but actually maybe even is SS, huh? Debatable, debatable. Nike. What's she supposed to do? Victory. Goddess of victory. I don't know. I don't know what this god is supposed to be doing. Passive makes sense. Passive makes sense, that's true. 1's fine, ult's fine. 2, I'm not sure, like, what the hell is going on there. And the 3, I'm not sure. I just don't get overly, like, excited about Nike's kit, you know? I think B, probably. Nox, I mean, I think sadly this just is S, right?
See no evil monkey,
Cancer.
hear no evil monkey.
Cancer,
Speak no
darkness.
evil monkey, see no evil monkey, hear no evil monkey. Speak no evil monkey, see no evil monkey, hear.
She like sort of just engulfs you in darkness. And that's where she thrives. Although I don't really feel like Nox gets particularly stronger in like dark. Like she is just
Who's Joe? A distant voice asks.
She's just shutting you down, really. She's not actually like boosting herself in any way. Maybe that's the point though. Her passive? I guess yeah, her passive boosts her a bit. I think her ult's good, her 3 is good. Her 1, 2 is kinda good too, I don't mind it. Good synergy as well. I think it's S overall. Nuwa. I don't know what this character is really supposed to be doing. Guardian of Heaven, I think is what her name is. Like, her title. She summons clay minions. Fog. Is that just like every element's one thing? What, like water, fog? Or, yeah, is it just water, I guess? Earth, fire, metal? She creates humans. I'm not sure what she does, man. I'm just really not sure. Like her 3, she literally just throws like a piece of metal at you. Like, I mean, I could fucking do that, you know? I could just do that right now. Fucking, you know, like, there you go. New R3. I don't know, man. She doesn't feel very powerful. She's like borderline doesn't even feel like a god. I'm not sure. It's probably, yeah, C or D even. Like, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like the kid at all. Maybe I'm putting D, dude. I'm good with D. Oh, okay. Odin. I swear they literally just made, like, I don't even know why he has a, well, like, it's called Raven Shield. The only reason it's Ravens is because they fucking wanna include Odin's Ravens. The old Ravens, if you guys remember, were way better. Like, like, gave him better vision all around the map. Yeah, we take thanks for the 7 months. I don't like the way they put Ravens into his kit.
Heyo, speak no evil monkey, hear no evil monkey, see no evil monkey.
I don't mind the rest of his kit though. Yeah, old jump and passive are okay. I like the old 3 more, and I like the old. I like the. No, old passive I like better. I think this is like B. Older rune. Unique as fuck, ult. No synergy in his kit at all. He feels fucking strong though. Like, Olorun really feels strong. Like, his 1, his 2. His 3 doesn't feel particularly great. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, overall, I think I'm pretty happy with Olorun. Like, A, S, maybe? Probably A more so than S. Osiris, I think Osiris is, like, pretty spot on. This feels pretty S tier. Osiris feels pretty S tier. Like, the 1, 2 are fucking great, man. Like, I don't know, it's just tied in really well. His kit then is, like, sort of purpose, like, tied in really well. Flows really well. Good combos. SS, you guys think? You guys think Osiris SS? I'm down for that. Bele is very explosive. Like, literally a volcano. In every way, very explosive. Her 2 is explosive, her 1's very, like, aggressive damage. She's fast. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it all makes sense, fits. They've done a pretty good job, like, super well-rounded kit. Good passive too, like, she doesn't die that easily. Maybe SS even, actually. Maybe SS. This could, I'm okay with SS, to be honest. Really good kit. Persephone, oh. 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 Whoa. Slow down there. We don't have a tier for this, I think.
Purse, let's not talk about
I think she does one thing well. Literally. It's her ult. I think outside of her ult, complete garbage. Nothing feels very good on this. I mean, I'm down to open up like a new tier, like, and call it. No, wait, wrong thing. Call it DS. Like dog shit. Dog shit.
We need to add 2 tiers, E and F, just to make her a bit more distant from D tier.
To be honest, sure, I don't mind. But we'll keep her in dog shit. Dog shit describes it pretty well. Okay, Poseidon is great feeling, dude.
Make a separate tier just called Purse. Fuck that bitch.
Poseidon, nailed. Poseidon is fucking crazy, man. This character, I mean, I don't know. He feels great. He actually feels great. Every single part of his kit's amazing. He feels powerful as fuck, fast as fuck. Like, I don't know. If you're a new player playing Smite for the first time, I guarantee you Poseidon will be like your first, holy fuck, this character's sick, I know it was for me. I know it was damn well for me. When I saw Boss ult, dude, that was
Huffy
like,
is my dad.
That was it. Where's Dodgy? Oh wait, Dodgy's actually not here, huh? Wow, how the fuck did you notice? Where would Dodgy be anyways? I feel like Dodgy's like pretty spot on though, for the most part, right? She's like the queen of torture. And I think every single bit of her kit is just straight torture. I mean, the 3, she's like, you know, right there, fucking ready to tear up your skin. Or, I don't know, pretty good. I think it is like S. She's like just torture, right? So yeah, S, I would say. Definitely nailed it. Am I missing someone else now? Now I'm kind of scared. Raijin. What does he do? God of Thunder. Through drums. Sure. Pretty spot on, right? He has his little pet, he bangs the drums, they're very loud, powerful. I'm okay with S here. Ra. Ra, the sun favors his allies, the sun burns his enemies. Spot on. I don't know why he's fast as fuck though. I guess speed of light, huh? Sure. Now Rom, he's just an archer, right? And he sure as fucking hell damn is a good archer, right? No, not Jorm. Oh, bring him down. Okay, Rom. Thank you. He's a good archer. His ult feels powerful though, Rom. No synergy though, but I mean, sure. Ratatosker. He's annoying, he's fast, slippery, unique ult. Acorn's fun as fuck. I think this is a really good kit. We're just getting S tier now. Raven, what's he supposed to be? What is he supposed to be? He's a demon. Demon King. Doesn't feel like a demon king. He feels like a demon though. I like his 3. I like his ult. I'm okay with his 1. I don't know about the 2 and the passive. Sure, we can let it slide. I think this is like A tier. Maybe even B tier, to be honest. Fuck it, I'm putting in B, I don't care. Scylla. I love the ult. Love the 1, love the 2. 3, sure, I mean, I guess, just to travel. Passive, I'm not too sure about it. Sounds like an A to me. Circuit, sneaky as fuck. Poison. Very deadly to a single person. She's like ambushing you and shit, I think. That's how I picture it. And to be honest, she does everything spot on there. The 1's great, the 3 is great, 2 is pretty good. Feels like, yeah, she feels like an assassin. That's true. Maybe even SS. Do you guys think she'll get SS? She really feels good. Like, every part of her kit feels good. Fuck it. Set. I don't know what set's supposed to be, man. Okay, you know what? If you got, fuck it. I'm skipping this. Whatever. I don't know what set's supposed to be though. His ult feels great. His 3, sure. His 2, you know, clones and stuff, sure. His kit actually has like no synergy outside of his ult, right? Pretty much. His 2 is literally there because his 1 and 3 aren't abilities otherwise. Fuck me, dude. I don't know. The Kingslayer is what he's called. I think, okay, the ult, the passive, the 3, I like. The 2 is good, and the 1, sure. I don't mind. Shiva. I don't understand what this god is about, to be honest. He's just kind of like a mix of every Hindu god, right? He has flames of Agni on his 1. He just kind of like smacks the earth on his 2. He meditates on his 3, so that's like Ganesh. And then he dances in his ult for some reason. I don't know if I like this. I really don't know if I like this. I don't understand the dance. Doesn't even feel good in his like kit or like what he's supposed to be doing. I guess he's supposed to be like balanced, right? He's supposed to be like balanced between like aggressive and defensive. Or like peace and whatever. I guess in a way he does a pretty good job in that, so I don't know. Scotty. This has gotta be dog shit, right? This has to be dog shit, right? This character makes me want to fucking rage as well, like when I think of the design. This is one of the characters I disagree with the most. I just don't think this is it, like in any way, shape, or form. I think the 3 is the only thing that is saving this character from going a step further down. Unique kit, but not good in Smite. This kit is not a Smite kit. This is like for some other game. This is not a Smite kit.
Please make an extra tier for Persephone, below Scotty.
Sobek. Sobek feels like a crocodile. Does he? Sobek's like... I like the 1. I don't know if it even fits Sobek, but I like the 1. I think the ult's great. Ult's like perfect crocodile ult. 2 is kind of nice. And the 3 is kind of good too. I don't mind it. I love the ult. I love the ult. It doesn't fit Sobek. I just don't know how this 1 like ties into this whole thing. Like, why is he fucking bashing into people and flinging them away, you know? Let's just say yes, you know, let's just let it slide, whatever. Soul. I feel like Soul's pretty well rounded. Like the whole heat mechanic is great, pretty unique too. A lot, like she feels powerful as fuck. I think, yeah, I don't know. I like every ability. I like the ult, I like the 3, I like the 1, I like the passive. Maybe the 2 I don't like too much, but I think like overall it's pretty good, right? Like what's wrong with it? I guess like pretty simple, no synergy. Yeah, sure, A's fine. Wukong is fucking sick, dude. Wukong is insane, man. I think Ra is the best Sun God. Wukong's insane. Wukong's fucking great. His kid's great. The 1 and 2 actually feel so fucking good, fit well into the character. The passive's amazing for Wukong.
No evil monkey.
The ult's amazing as well, and the shape shifting is like unique. Smite's Wukong is the best of any game. Probably. Like when I think Wukong, I think Smite's Wukong. Every time I see another Wukong, I think they're like fucking posers, you know? This might be SS, man. I think Susano's SS too, now that I think about it. Like, I actually love Susano's design. One of my favorite assassin designs. I think this is like one of the best, if not just the best assassin, like coolest design wise and best feel wise, like best fitting for the lore, or like best the role, not lore. S tier, I think. SS, like 100%, dude. Every ability feels great, like fits perfectly, combos well. I don't know. He's literally the perfect assassin, I think. This is the perfect assassin. Cthulhu's the perfect guardian. Onher is the perfect hunter. I think like Wukong or Gilg, you can like argue. I guess. Oh fuck, dude, Arthur's in there too. Dang. Okay, a lot of warriors. Sylv. Sylv. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? I feel pretty good about Sylv for the most part. I don't understand what the 3 is about. I love the 1, the 2, the ult. The passive, I don't understand it, like how it ties into his kit at all. And his 3, I'm not 100% sold on. But I think this is like good enough for A, right? Terra is what she's a Titan, and it's like Earth Titan. She definitely looks like a fucking. Maybe she could be a little bigger. I wouldn't mind it. But good love the combos on Terra. Love the 1 or the 2-3. The dash feels kind of nice. The ult makes sense. I think it all well like ties well together. Passive 2, good good combos and all. Pretty good like ties to her kit. Dana feels like the god of death for sure. He feels like if you ever face him, like you're just, you know, coffins. See ya in the afterlife. That's how he fucking feels. He might actually be SS, yeah. Yeah, probably. Perfect kit, honestly, for what he is. Mori. You know, Mori? I like the 1 and the 3 and the ult. I don't know how to, like, what sense, like, what's the 2? I don't understand it fully, and I don't understand the passive too well. But I think overall the kit combos well, like, you know, her 1, 2, 3, of course. Feels good. And well, it just makes sense that she turns into other gods. Might just even be S. Thor is like, I think Thor is SS as well, dude. Thor, like, this. He feels like the fucking god of thunder, dude. He feels like the fucking god of thunder. Like, you don't mess with this. Thor design is good. Thor design is like crazy good, I think. Hers 1's perfect, his 2's like really good. 3 sure, whatever. You know, we don't have to look at it too much. Ult's great. Passive is really like fitting too, I think. Toth. Wisdom is what we think when we think Thoth. He sure fucking looks wise. That's true. He looks wise as fuck. I like that he constantly has his book. Like, he's constantly, like, say, like, reading spells and, you know, throwing them at you or whatever. I love the 2-3-1. I kind of like the ult. I think I'm okay with the passive. I'm actually good with everything here. S tier. Sounds like a fucking S tier. Tiamat. Tiamat's kit is just pure chaos, feels like. And I don't know if I don't know if there's two abilities that tie together properly, like in a combo or anything like that. But her kit feels fun, good, for the most part. I think the only ability that doesn't feel very good, like, maybe like her 2 in like rain stance, right?
Thoth is an ancient Egyptian deity. In art,
But
he was
overall, I
often
mean,
depicted
overall,
as a man with the head of an
pretty
ibis or a
well-rounded kit,
baboon,
like,
animals
feeling-wise and
sacred
everything.
to him. His feminine counterpart was Seshot.
No TTS right now, guys. Tsukuyomi.
A few years ago I was going up the ladder at Joust rank.
Tsuku feels great. His 1-2-3 feel amazing. His ult feels really, really good, actually. I think the visuals on the ult are a little scuffed, like how he teleports everywhere, but sure. He's actually just playing League of Legends. That's what happens. Like, you know how in League of Legends, everybody just teleports everywhere for no goddamn reason? For a moment, that's like what Tsukuyomi does. He just plays League of Legends. His 1-2-3 are really good, though. He's all about his weapons. I think he's like something to do with the moon, though. I don't know how he ties in with the moon, to be honest. There's like nothing moon about it, other than colors. But really good kit overall, I think. Might even be SS, yeah, but I'll keep him S. I don't know if he's comparable to some of these. Tier. Are we okay with this? Are we okay with C tier? Maybe even D tier, guys. This, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Brings down the law. I can't think of a single ability that I really like on tier. But I can't really think of anything that I really dislike either. Like, I don't even know how I would, like, envision the Lawbringer, you know? Like, what does he do better than someone else? In terms of, like, bringing the law. He keeps you in check, I guess. He has a lot of, like, ways to keep you in check. I'm having a hard time going past C here, guys. I think I just keep him C. Uller. This feels like a really, really good hunter. Like, really fucking skilled hunter. This one. Knows how to use axes, bows. He feels like a fucking badass. Every single part of his kit feels good too. Like 1-2-3 and axe stance feel good. He's fast, he's fucking on a rampage, you know, he's throwing his axe at you, he's jumping at you. And then with his bow, he's like precise as fuck, long range. That's SS. Vamana. What is he supposed to do? He's just like a big baby and that's it. I guess his umbrella. Like everything is about his umbrella, right? He throws his umbrella. He pushes you away with the umbrella. I don't understand his 1, 2, 3. I like the old. I don't. Maybe if I dug deeper into the lore, maybe I'd understand it more. But without that, I kind of only like the old. Granted, the 1, 2, 3 feel good to play with, but I don't understand them, man. Don't understand them. I don't know what Vulcan even is. He's just like god of forging or something, right? I mean, he forges a meatball bomb, forges a turret, shoots fire out of his fucking thing in the back, forges a rocket. The turret is pretty unique. Do I like his passive? I don't know if I like his passive. And I don't know if I like his 3 too much. He does just make he just kind of makes explosions. I guess he does kind of just make explosions, huh? Sure, whatever. This guy feels like... This guy almost feels like a Wheelix in a way, where he's like, you know, hunting in the fucking darkness and he's attacking you first, and I guess he has like his own weapons, you know? I'd probably put him the same as a Wheelix. It's like similar, I think, in terms of general feel behind them. Or like ideas. Xingqian, I do not understand much. I understand his 1 and his passive. Other than the 1 and the passive, I don't understand the 2, 3 ult. Now, I think they feel fine, but I don't get it. Yemo. Yemo feels like... I mean, I don't know. The Yemo feels crazy good, I think. Like her 1... Like, I don't know, just... I think everything is perfect for like a water goddess, right? Like the way she controls water, the ult, she like creates these fucking Moses ult. Fucking... I don't know. She heals with water, she damages with water. The 3 is like a nice little kind of touch, like unique. I don't know. Yeah, what Hebo... Yeah, exactly. This is like what Hebo could dream of being, but all he does is damage. Whereas Yemo, like her kid is like actually cool water. Hebo is like just boring water. Ymir freezes you, slows you, makes you feel weak because you're frostbitten and whatnot. Sure, he's also a fucking... She's fucking tanky as hell, dude. And it's nice. I mean, look at him. I bet he doesn't die easily. Good 3, good ult, good 1. Pretty nice 2. Can be SS. I'm okay with SS on Ymir, actually. Zeus. I don't know how much I like Smite's version of Zeus, to be honest. I like his ult. I like the 1. I kind of am okay with the 3. But I feel like the 1 is like... I don't know, the 1 is not a very fun chain lightning. It's one of the less fun chain lightnings I can think of. I think the kit fits well. I'm just not a huge fan of the 2. I'm not the biggest fan of the way the 1 works. And the passive is really boring, actually. Like, I don't... That sounds like B tier, even. Zhong. Zhong. I like Zhong 1, 2. Zhong ult is nice, actually. And Zhong 3 is kind of cool. I think I like every part of Zhong. And every part feels pretty good too. Yeah, good kit synergy, actually. Good kit synergy with Zhong. And well, Yu Huang, guys, I don't know. I don't know what to say about Yu Huang. I'm just gonna say A, but I don't know. Also, I'll count. While you guys think about Zhong, I'll count. There's 122 goals, right? I think I count 121. Yeah, I count 121, but there's 122 in the game, right? And that's the dodgy. Oh, no, wait, I count less. 120. No. 119. 119, I count. So, look, this is 11 per row. And there's 11 full ones. Minus 2. So that's 119, and then 120. With dodgy, right? And I said dodgy S. Yu Huang D. Alright, D it is. Alright, guys, how does this look? How does this look design-wise? Are we happy with this tier list design-wise? I think the ones that I question the most are Nua. I'm not sure if it's D. And, you know, I might be biased, but I don't know if I will say. Freya might be dog shit. I'm okay with that. Guys, who's number 1? Who's number 1? Here's my vote. And where is he? Oh, here's right here. Here's my votes, guys. My 2. These are the 2 I think belong. Okay, a lot of you guys already said Giannis, actually. You know what? He's the king. He's the fucking king. He's the king because he's the most unique Smite character. He's the most Smite character Smite has. Alright. Guys, that will do it for me.